Hey guys, what's up? This is DJ Graven. I'm gonna tell you guys that, but I'm not gonna tell them that on the microphone. I'm starting in about a minute, okay? So I'm doing my show. I'm filling in for the Dabber Doms. Those of you that don't know, he's in New York right now, so you know that's a fucking thing. He's missing his first show, so I'm filling in. I'm gonna tell them I'm DJ Happy Hank, and this is the Friendship Hour, but it's totally not. Because I'm gonna do that on air, but then I'm just gonna talk normal with you guys because I'm not a fucking freak or some shit. So whenever I can, I'm gonna pop out his music. DJ Noel over
right now.
Yeah, I can pop it down now. It'll like fucking.
Go for it.
Ooh, shit. It's nice.
Go for it.
Alright. Well, I gotta take your thing. Playing a little bit of Dead Air. That's we can put that on him. Because
Shit.
it ain't shit, right?
Shit, it ain't shit.
No, you just okay, because I gotta do a thing. Hi guys, how's it going? This is DJ Happy Hank, and I want to welcome you all to Friendship Hour. We're gonna have some good times up in here, okay? So let's go ahead and get started. The first thing I want to share with you guys, because this is just fantastical, what I'm gonna show you. Okay, so everyone knows it's very important to have a good, hearty, balanced breakfast. So what I'm gonna go ahead and share with you guys is my favorite song about breakfast. Okay, so this is just like the greatest song in the world about breakfast food, okay? So here we go, we're gonna get started with that, okay? Enjoy the show, guys. This is the Friendship Hour with DJ Happy Hank. I have no idea if you guys could hear me. You got some annoying shit going on right now. This is a pretty great song, also. It was played on the Bob and Tom show, so don't even freak the fuck out about it, alright? It's pretty great shit. I don't even know if this is gonna get marked or anything. Trying to make sure everything's all in order, because, you know, the DJ kind of setup is sort of difficult right now, just because of the way things are now, how I'm doing this shit with my my fucking camera. My computer is now available for other shit, so I've been trying to find a consistent setup that's really good for the kind of shit I'm doing. I guess this is good enough. I mean, I can pick this up a little bit, I suppose.
Now, there's no secret to toasting perfection. There's a dial on the side, and you make your selection.
Hopefully, this video won't be crooked now,
Darker the lights
because
and
what I'm
blend.
doing.
Pops too soon, press down again, mate.
Alright. Hopefully, I'm in frame a little better, I guess. Christ, the color looks not that great.
Man drove in from the dread.
Anyway,
Didn't know what to do.
fucking shit. Sorry, guys.
Must
Just
have been a genius, got it in his head.
trying to
Toaster in the wall, by the bread, mate.
trying to just get this. Woo! They're all shaking. All right, I think right here is good. It looks straight. The color is not horrible. And so that's what the fuck's going on. Hey, how's it going? This looks better, right? Sort of, yes. Hope you didn't mind a couple seconds of shaky camera work. Anyway, what's up? Hey, DJ Raven. Hopefully you guys can hear me. When I'm doing my shit, I'll try to, you know, get closer to the camera when I'm doing that, so you guys can all hear me. So, hey guys, what's up? DJ Happy Hank still here doing my thing, right? So that's the Toast song. I mean, that's just, that's a fantastic little ditty about my favorite kind of breakfast, and I think that was just magical. I'm sorry, I almost said musical. That would have been weird, incredibly peculiar. I didn't mean to offend anybody. If you, if the word weird offends you, I'm terribly sorry. And I also would like to apologize for the last part of that. It was politically incorrect, and it was rude to French Americans. So I would like to apologize to you if you found that last part offensive, because I know that that kind of discrimination is not. That's not the kind of thing that we want to endorse here at KCSC, okay? And on the subject of things like that, I heard this great song earlier, and it's got a, I think, a pretty okay message. So we're gonna go ahead and play this here. It's called "I Just Saw the Gayest Guy on Earth," and I'm just like, I am so glad that there is a song out there about happiness. Finally, one of these days, I was just like, hooray! They finally started playing music about happiness, and I am excited to see the word back into use because it just disappeared off the face of the earth for a while, and suddenly it's back. Okay, so we're gonna listen to this song about somebody who just saw the gayest guy on earth. I'm pretty excited. I hope you guys are too. Okay, so here we go. This is the song about the gayest guy on earth, and we just saw him. Here he is. Gayest guy on earth. I just saw. This is a song by Anal Cunt, by the way. Totally offensive shit, or it's supposed to be anyway. So we got a whole bunch of ridiculous bullshit lined up here, okay? And it's gonna be pretty fucking great. I'm trying to figure out this shit with the camera. It's not doing super. This is, yeah, I'm filling in for DJ the Dapper Doms. He's supposed to be doing some shit. I probably should have told some people that I was filling in and doing this so they could listen. But anyway, I'm doing something, you know, it's ridiculous in here. I'm having a good time just doing this shit. I'm hoping your guys are having a good time. This song's almost over because these are, you know, these songs are typically very short. Anal Cunt. They do very short musical pieces. DJ Nomalis is doing goofy shit at me in the window. Alright, so this song's about over, so headphones back on air, right? Ah! So there's gonna be a whole bunch of happy, preposterous bullshit. So there you go, that's a song about the gayest guy on earth. I've been really missing songs about happiness. And, alright, so we're going to move on to the next little thing, and there's something I want to talk about, because I think it would be really special for you guys to hear about this, okay? So what's going on right now is, oh my, I appear to have a text message. Oh no, I can't believe I've just done that. What it appears to have said is that that song is actually about homosexuals. I was not aware of that. I thought they were making a song about happiness because, you know, it's like, finally, right? They have a song about happiness, but apparently not. I've just been informed that it is a song about homosexuals, so I'm very deeply sorry that if that offended any of you out there. I legitimately thought that was a song about some happy guys, you know, with their tree shirts and purple dreadlocks, but apparently I was misinformed. The title misled me, and I am sorry if any of you out there felt offended or hurt by the music that was just playing. So anyway, before I was interrupted by that text message there, I'm going to discuss that next topic that I was telling you guys about, right? So what I wanted to talk about was this new game, or it's not really new, it's kind of a thing, it's an thing right now. It's called Flappy Bird, and you know, when I saw that, I was just like, this is so refreshing, you know, as opposed to those Angry Birds that they've had around for ages. And I'm just like, I'm so glad that they got these birds help. They made a whole new game. It's a different thing, and it's the same birds. I'm pretty sure. I'm not entirely certain about this, but I'm pretty sure it's the same birds. But they finally got the proper counseling that they needed for their anger. So I'm very happy that these angry birds got their help, and now they're just flappy, and that's good for them. It's good for them. And I also approve of the new renovations they've made to the game, where they are no longer assaulting pigs, because not only is that offensive to Jewish Americans, but also it's very angry. It's very angry behavior, and you know, they had slingshots, and I don't think that weaponry is the kind of thing we want to expose our children to, you know. So I'm so happy that they changed Angry Birds to Flappy Bird, because it's just so important for the kids to be protected from violence like that, you know. It's good. They really needed that to happen. So we got a couple more songs in store for you guys here. They're all kind of happy, you know, because this is the Friendship Hour with DJ Happy Hank. So what else would you be expecting? Hey guys, it's 8:10. Let's do a little PSA reading, huh? How does that sound? Hopefully you guys like that, and if you are upset, I truly, sincerely apologize, and I urge you to call in at 530-898-6228 so that we can discuss whatever issues you may have with my delivery style, and they will be put under advisement so that I can work on them for the next time I am doing the Friendship Hour. Okay? So let's get on to reading a PSA here. Okay? Access Real Estate Lending wants us to know that the facts are in. Texting while driving is dangerous. Research shows you're twice as likely to get into an accident while you text while driving. Access Real Estate Lending knows that no text message is worth risking a tragedy. Texting and driving, it can wait. This important community reminder has been made possible by Access Realty. No, I apologize to Access Real Estate Lending for bungling up their ad read here. Okay, so this important community reminder has been made possible by Access Real Estate Lending. They're in Chico, on the air because they care. I like that. That's really nice that they decided to end their ad read with a rhyme. That's really catchy there. I'm not sure a lot of people would have thought to do that, but they're really on the ball, you know. They're real on top of it, and I'm proud of them for that. Speaking of things I'm proud of, here's a song. It's about candy. Not by that filthy rapper who writes the songs about licking lollipops. That's a little misleading. It's actually a sexual innuendo. Shame on him. He's a rotten apple, that one. This is a song that's actually about candy, I think. It's called Lollipop. So here it is. Here's a little song, guys. I hope you're excited. I am too. It's Lollipop, if you can't tell. It's fucking bullshit. I don't want to listen to this, but it's in fitting if you guys know I actually am. This is fucking bullshit! Ah! Thank God the mics aren't on. I wouldn't want them to hear me using profanity. Oh, who's profanity? Yeah, I use profanity. Sorry to let you down there, but profanity, right? What are you gonna do? What the fuck are you gonna do? I'm really hoping you guys can hear this, and if not, I will fucking bump the audio or something, because this mic isn't as strong as my mic on my computer, so normally when I would talk like that, it would totally pick it up. But in this particular case, I don't think it is. It's not gonna pick it up, because why the fuck would it, right? I'm talking pretty quiet, for the most part, when I'm on air, doing this shit, right? Right, and this song is fucking stupid. 50s music, right? Fuck me. I actually have more 50s music lined up, which is the kind of funny thing about it. I hope the camera's working for you guys. Honestly, that is like my main shit right now. That's what I'm all fucking freaking out about. We're just trying to do some shit here. And I don't know if that's any help. Maybe, yes, no. Who gives a fuck? By the time you see this, it'll be too late. The video's made, and you can't do shit about it. I was checking the time. That's why I looked over my shoulder. It wasn't too dramatic. I can do that if you want, though, you know? And there isn't shit you can do about it. Oh. That was me being dramatic. I don't know what the fuck you guys want. Oh, hey, by the way, those of you that are curious, shit, song's over. Isn't that a great song about candy? I mean, I'm happy. I am really excited about the state of music nowadays. Because I would love to share this music with you that I have, and it's pretty magical stuff. It's good to see, you know, that they still have a song about a lollipop that's actually about a lollipop. I had to re-listen to that a little more recently because you never know, right? So that song is actually not about candy per se, but it isn't filthy, and that's really what's most important here, is that it's not it is not pornographically associated, because in that other song about lollipops, where you go to this candy shop, which I don't think is a real place actually. I've looked for the candy shop in his city, and I didn't see one. So he misled us, and he insinuated sexual activities, and he released them into the public, and I think that is truly despicable what he did there, because it's not okay to do that when you're releasing music to such a large number of people, right? You shouldn't be exposing the world to that kind of pornographic, just anything of that nature is not acceptable to expose to today's youth. It's truly a negative thing, and it shouldn't be released upon anyone, really. Okay, so that's just kind of what I have to say about today's music, and I'm really happy about this lollipop song that's actually about a lollipop, because there's not a whole lot else to say about that. We have another song that's also not misleading in any way. It's about taking a bath, and it's promoting proper health, self-care, taking care of yourself, promoting proper hygiene, which, there hasn't been really a whole lot of in today's music, because for whatever reason, some people they seem to have forgotten the importance of cleaning yourself. So here we have another song, and it's about a bath. How nice is that? People they don't take enough baths these days. They're all about showers now. I don't know. It seems uncomfortable to me to be standing for that long when you could be laying down in the tub just relaxing. I mean, how much better does that sound than just standing there? I mean, you get all your bubbles and a nice rubber ducky. So here's a song about a bath, and I think it's pretty exciting. I hope you guys are excited about this song too.
Splish splash, I was taking a bath.
Bum 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 bum. I don't know, I'm making shit up. Hey, hope you guys are still watching this. A lot of you probably aren't, but to the very few of you that have managed to put yourself through watching the video thus far, I commend you. Good on you. These motherfuckers. I don't know if they're listening to the show right now or what, but fucking shit, right? I'm guessing they like it, because no one came in here and go like, shut up, bitch, or any of that. So, the tricky thing about this shit is I gotta not play it for that long. Right, so I got this, it's all hooked up and shit. Alright, just checking volume, because that's important. If you haven't seen me do my shit before, I'm all about it, with the needles, the knobs and shit, making sure it is at an acceptable audio volume. Although I could totally mislead myself by doing this, now it's loud as fuck. You probably hear it. And like, oh no, I'm not making any noise at all. Or there's barely anything coming out of this. Because it's all about the knobs, right? So, I'm all about it. This song's about over. I apologize to any of you that were expecting to see Dapper Donuts in this next video. Those of you that have watched the 19 minutes. Again, serious commendations. This song's about over, so I gotta get on another thing and do another song about taking it back. This is Bobby Darin. I don't know who the fuck that is. But anyway, that's not important. Hi guys. Welcome back to the Friendship Hour with your good old buddy, DJ Happy Hank. How's it going? That was Bobby Darin. Or Darneen. I'm not exactly sure how to pronounce his name. So, Mr. Darin, if you happen to be out there listening, or any Bobby Darin fans for that matter, I would like to sincerely apologize if I mispronounced that man's name, because I know the trouble of what it's like to have your last name mispronounced. It's truly terrible, and it's always a mess whenever you try to correct somebody. And it's always a tragedy, you know, when someone mispronounces your name. Admit, it absolutely is. It's terrible. Okay, and out of respect for Mr. Darren, in fact, because I kind of feel bad about the possibility of me having mispronounced his name. I really do feel bad about it. I truly feel badly about the potential of having done something bad to his name. So what I want to do now is I'm going to play another song about bathing, or things in the tub in general, you know. Just because he wrote a song, Splish Splash, he was taking a bath. And that's the truly beautiful simplicity that we really need back in today's music. I feel like that's a true thing, and that gosh darn Elvis Presley, he truly just took it off in a different direction, and it was upsetting, to be honest, because once he got that hip shaking, it corrupted today's youth, I would say, because it spawned a whole new generation of just truly evil music, with all their vulgarity, and of course, there's nothing wrong per se with anything, and I don't disparage you for your enjoyment of these types of music that spawned from Elvis Presley's contributions to the music world. But you know, I just want to say that it did truly do quite a bit of negative things to the world of music. So I just kind of want to return to the times before Elvis Presley's hip-shaking, groovy music. So here's another song, keeping in theme, because it's always important to have themes and be well organized. Keep that in mind, not just in the realm of music, but also in your daily school life. Some helpful suggestions about keeping a good school organization type thing is always have a separate folder for each of your classes, have a pocket dedicated to homework, and always hole punch your assignments and write your name on everything. Okay? So here's another song, because again, teams are important, so is organization. Helpful hint. So here's another song about bathing, cleanliness, and hygiene. Okay? Here you go. It's another song.
Rubber ducky, you're the one. You make that time lots of fun.
It's Ernie! Ah! It's like the fucking Muppets or some shit. How are you guys enjoying the show? You can't answer me? Well, you could call in 520-898-6228. But unless you're calling in Tuesday from 8 to 9, you're gonna get somebody else. So keep that in mind. If you're gonna call, you won't be talking to me, especially not as Happy Hank, because if you call in Tuesdays from 8 to 9, I'll be calling and you'll be talking to me as me, because I don't fucking do that shit unless it's just some, you know, it's a fucking thing, right? I don't know. Let's check on some shit. How many listeners do we have? We have 3 listeners, and I'm perfectly fine with that. They got some people streaming. Good for them. Happy fun can't yell that bullshit. Hey, I'm making this video. Woo! I'm listening too. I'm doing it. I'm making this. I feel pretty special. We have about another minute of Ernie being a fucking dumbass. This is, by the way, this is, what the fuck do you call it? I don't even know. Sesame Street. It's Sesame Street, and Ernie's being a dumb fuck. So that's what's going on. Ah! Great! I'm totally gonna listen to the shit out of this. Not only out of this, but also this. See, just, you know, how was it? How was it? Because that's always important to do. Whenever you're making something, is to, quality assurance is a big thing. And then just, you know, not only like technical quality, but also content. So, you know, the technical side of it, whether, you know, got the volume and all that shit, but also, you know, was it good? Was it entertaining? Ernie's being a dumb fuck, so we're getting back. Hi there, guys. It's still DJ Happy Hank here. We're still doing the Friendship Hour. You know, apparently there are some nice concerts going on, is what I've heard. I don't happen to. I can check up real quick, try to find some of those concerts, because I know they're hanging around somewhere. Okay, here we go. we got some stuff here. Okay, so Tuesday, February 18th, a band called Graph Rabbit and New and True and Farah are playing at 1078 Gallery. So that's on Broadway Street here in Chico, California, and that starts 8 p.m. It's $5 for all ages. It says all ages, so I'm assuming that is it's a family-friendly event, is what I'm most likely going to assume about that particular show, because it does say all ages, so that includes your young ones. So if you have $5 and a couple of free hours at 8 p.m. Tuesday night, go ahead and go to that show. Graph Rabbit. Apparently they're from Brooklyn. That's quite a long journey, I must admit. For someone so far away, they must be really, really talented musicians. So go ahead and check out that show. It's at the 1078 Gallery on Broadway Street in Chico, California. They have a website. You can check that out too. It's just 1078gallery.org. And I'm guessing it's going to be a great show. You know, they're charging $5 to show you 1, 2, 3 artists. So that's like 5/3 of a dollar per person, or per band that you're showing. And it's just a great, probably family-friendly time, because again, it does say all ages, and it's all for $5. So definitely go check that out, because I think it would just be a grand old time. Okay? We're getting about to, what do you call it? It's 8:30. That's about halfway through the show. I'm impressed. I commend you guys if you have stuck around this long and you've put up with good old DJ Happy Hank. Good for you guys. Good for you. Good for you. What we're gonna do, because we're halfway through the show, I don't know if you're particularly familiar with KCSC Radio's format, but about halfway through, we do like to read the, it's called the station ID. We have a little clock up here. It's pink. That's nice. I like the color pink, even though people generally associate it as a girl color. I think it's not that bad. Okay, so this pink clock here says at 8:30 we're supposed to go ahead and read the station ID. I think we're getting close enough to that where we can just do that, right? So here we go. You are listening to KCSCRadio.com. KCSC is coming to you live from Chico State in Chico, California. KCSC is a program of Associated Students, KCSCRadio.com. I'm having a good time. I hope you guys are enjoying the show. And we're going to go ahead and play another song. This is another one that's kind of old. I've just recently started getting into the internet, and I gotta tell you, there are some pretty wonderful things out on that internet. I've just got my Internet Explorer open over here on Windows XP, and it's crazy stuff. We got I signed into MySpace a couple of hours ago, and now I'm gonna play you this song here. It's a really great thing, and I've just heard this for the first time not too long ago. And from what I've heard, apparently, is that it's almost 10 years old. That's almost as old as some people have children. It's amazing, really. It really is. So this is the song I've just recently heard, and I want to share it with all of you because I'm not sure if you've heard it yet. So I want you guys to, if you haven't heard the show or the song, I'm sorry. If you haven't heard the song, I want you guys to go ahead and share it on your MySpace pages, okay? So this song here, it's I'm gonna let you guys determine what the song is, and I'll let you know later on if you guessed it right. Okay? So here's this new song I found. It's pretty great. Again, share it on MySpace if you like it. You guys remember this fucking thing? Hopefully. Maybe, maybe not. I'm just gonna let it play a little bit. So there you go. If you can't recognize it by that sound clip, then you're fucking stupid or you've never heard this song. One of the two. So, by the way, you dumb fucks, it's the ultimate shot on Ultimate Destiny. Funny thing is, honest to God, I actually did just hear this recently. Like, I heard it for the first time about a month ago. Alright, so, if you're gonna throw a bitch fit about that, go ahead, leave it in your comments below. I don't give a fuck per se. I happen to listen to... listened to it recently. I'm like, hey, this is catchy. I'm gonna fucking play it on a show. And so here we are. I gotta make sure to close this rubber ducky thing. Because that's fucking bullshit. I don't want to end up playing that twice. So unfortunately, all the sound clips I had prepared have all been fucked. I've played them all already. They're short as shit, which is the only issue I've been having. Anyway, I think I can manage to keep up enough banter to fill the next half hour. It's gonna be tough, but I think I can do it. This is my favorite part of the song. It's coming up right here after this. This is the chorus. See? Chorus. My favorite part comes after that. So, because this is just fun, right? It's like a little rap. Nope, after this. Fuck it. As much as I've been listening to it since I first started hearing it, I should know the song better than that. It's after this. After this part. It's after this part. There you go, see? There you go, now you have some fucking context, okay? So don't bitch at me. Yeah.
Mussolini and the Blue Meanie and Cowboy Curtis and John B. the Genie, Robocop, Terminator, Captain Kirk, Darth Vader, Lopan, Superman, every single Power Ranger, Bill S. Preston and Theodore Logan, Spock, the Rock, Doc, and Hulk Hogan all came out of nowhere, lightning faster than kick, Chuck Norris and his cowboy ass. Well, the bloodiest battle that the world ever saw with civilians looking until the law. Fight raged on for a century, many lives were claimed, but eventually the champion stood. The rest saw the better. Mr. Rogers in a bloodstained sweater. I don't know how many of you felt gypped when you found out that Mr. Rogers was the one that won it after that whole fucking thing. Mr. Rogers? Really? That dumb fuck in a sweater? I mean, the only thing that would have been worse than that was Bill fucking Cosby, okay? And Mr. Rogers and Bill Cosby. Both of them bullshit, both of them would be faggots in bloodstained sweaters. Again, I apologize if you like dick or whatever, if you're gay. Okay, I'm sorry there. I'm sorry for the couple of instances of profanity. I'm a little bit ashamed of myself for having played the A-word on this radio station. I know they're technically against censorship, but I still think it's important to have a good sense of decorum when you're playing music out to the people, you know? Because it's supposed to be wholesome and all that, but I'm so sorry because of some of the things that occurred in there. You know what I'm talking about, all the negative things that they happen to say in that song. I'm just so sorry that happened to be broadcast to your ears, and I sincerely apologize on behalf of the station and myself, DJ Happy Hank, for any trauma that may have occurred, and you can personally seek me out if you wish to send your young ones to counseling because of the profanities that they have just been exposed to, okay? Although I will say I am quite happy about the particular outcome of that Ultimate Showdown of Ultimate Destiny, by the way. That's the name of that song. I told you I would tell you, and it's a good thing I remembered. That is the name of that song, in case you haven't heard it, or it's been a while. Again, share on your MySpace if you like it. They really should make a feature on the website, you know, where you can kind of like give a thumbs up, you know, say you like something. Someone should come up with that idea. That seems like $1 billion idea right there. I should take that somewhere. I should do something with that. Maybe if I transfer to Harvard or something. I don't know. Anyway, so I was gonna say, I'm pretty happy about the outcome of that particular battle, though, because Mr. Rogers was the winner, and he is a good, wholesome man, and I think he thoroughly deserved to win that Ultimate Showdown. It did take a while, a whole century even, but I'm surprised. You know, he's kind of old already, and to live 100 years longer, that's just fantastic. He must have a great workout regimen and a fantastic diet, because you really need to have your organs and your body to be in tip-top shape if you're gonna survive for a whole century. plus however many years you've lived before that. Even if it's just 2 or something, you know? It's still, 100 years is a long time. Not many people realize that, but it really is. Especially if you're talking about one human life. So anyway, I think it's just sad that his sweater got all covered in blood. I mean, I don't like to promote violence, I really don't, but I thought that song was so nifty, and I just had to get it out to all you guys, you know? To let you know it was out there. Because it's a fantastic song, and I really feel like it could go somewhere on that internet. So that's just something to let you guys know about, okay? Try to spread the word so that everyone else can hear it, you know? I think that could be really something big on the internet one day. Okay, so, hey, we have another song, and speaking of moral, you know, it's always important to reinforce your morals. Not necessarily with a religion or anything. I don't wanna push any kind of religious creed onto anyone, you know. That wouldn't be right. To force them into some sort of beliefs that they aren't truly enthusiastic about, you know? But just morals are good. They're a good thing to have, and so this next song kind of has some morality tied into it, which I think is really nice, you know? So we're gonna play a little song here. It's a little bit about morality, you know, because it tells you there are just some things that you really shouldn't do, you know. Of course, there are some that are needless to say, you know, like murder or anything terrible like that. It would just, you know, awful if you ended up killing someone, because that's not okay, and everybody knows that. They have laws against it, and I'm almost certain that every major religion in the world, and even some of the minor ones out there, they are pretty much all against the taking of another human life, and even some about the lives of ordinary animals. I mean, for instance, did you know that supporters of the Hindu faith they're not allowed to eat cows? It's unbelievable, because the cows are like reincarnations of gods or something. I'm not particularly well read, but I'm guessing that's the gist of the Hindu faith right there, is that you can't eat cows, and Jewish folks can't eat pork. And they have a very strict diet, by the way. I will just have you know, I don't think I could be a supporter of Judaism. No, not because I take issue with their beliefs or anything. It's just, gosh golly, I do love me some bacon, you know, and I don't think I personally have enough restraint to have that kind of a diet, you know. So here we go. Anyway, I've gone on a terrible tangent. I'm sorry, audience. I got a little sidetracked there to have a little talk about religions. I'm sorry again to all those any of the other religions I didn't mention. Not to say that you aren't as important. Those are just the 2 in particular that I think have particularly a strenuous diet. Okay, so I'm sorry again to any religions that felt left out. Anyway, here we're just gonna get back into this whole thing about morals here. Okay, so this is a song about morals a little bit. Okay, and it's just, you know, some basic things that you know, just try to keep this in mind whenever you're thinking to yourself, should I be doing this? And just keep this song in mind whenever you're in that kind of a situation. Okay. This isn't very loud.
Never be rude and disrespectful. Never break rules, then get forgetful. Never throw a tantrum on the floor.
And we gotta pull up another song.
'Cause that's how you get grounded.
We gotta pull up something else. It's along these same lines.
Kids test when you're in school.
Oh yeah.
Never cheat on some other kids test when you're in school.
Aren't you lucky?
Never get the answer from a friend. Never sneaking notes written on your hand. Never let.
Alright, so we got another song set up here. YouTube, fucking lifesaver. This particular segment's about to hit 20 minutes. Oh, fuck. Alright, there's like about another 30 seconds on this song.
Mix it up with iodine lye. Never take cough syrup. Mix it up with iodine lye.
Here we go.
Never take the strike pads off.
This is pretty fun.
Never go to a hardware store and then load near paint thinners from your entry. Ants never go bring a pot into a rapid boil or get hydrogen peroxide. Go to a farming store and then buy pH strips and PVC pipes, fuel cans that make outdoor grills. 'Cause that's how you make crystal meth.
Oh my, that was dark. Hi guys, it's Happy Hank again. I'm still here. I know I feel it's silly reminding you guys playing you some wholesome music. That song, I got to admit, it got a little dark there at the end. It had me pretty well, and then it seemed to go in a little place that I don't necessarily feel was quite appropriate. I mean, I felt good about it right up until the end, when he started talking about drug-related paraphernalia. I mean, it's good to warn children about drugs, and to tell them to stay away from it, because it's bad stuff. Truly, it really is. And so on that plane, I would have to say good for you, Mr. Sir. But also at the same time, he did go into quite a bit of detail about the specifics of the process of how a particular drug is made, and I feel like that's a little bit irresponsible, So just try to be a little bit more careful about that next time when you go and make a song about something like that and warning kids away from drugs, right? Because it's just something to keep in mind. Okay, so we have another PSA to read, guys. It's awesome. Here we go. Okay, so here we go. Want to run a multi-million-dollar corporation? Consider running for an AS elected officer position in the spring of 2014 elections. That's this semester, guys. If you want to get in there, you better get on it, right? Okay, I'm sorry to distract away from the ad read again. Okay. If you're interested in learning more about the positions available in the AS Government Affairs and want to learn how to file for candidacy, please attend one of the following informational sessions. Tuesday, February 25th, 2014, from 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. in BMU 204. Thursday, February 27th, 2014, from 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. in BMU 204. Tuesday, March 4th, 2014, 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. in BMU 204. Thursday, March 6th, 2014, from 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. in BMU 205. Gotta remember, so Thursday, March 16th, they're doing it in a different room. That's BMU 205, okay? And then their last one is Wednesday, March 12th, 2014, from 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. in BMU 314, okay? Candidate applications are available March 3rd, 2014 at 8 a.m. in BMU 203. Candidate application packets are due no later than March 27th, 2014 at noon in the BMU room 203. Don't rise to the occasion, rise with it. That's some good advice right there, actually. You can't just rise up to the occasion. You gotta rise with it. Keep it going straight up into the sky, all the way up to the moon and the stars. Because if you aim for the moon, even if you miss, you'll be up there with the stars. That's a good philosophy to have. And I think I'm going to implement that more in my daily life, and I invite you all to do the same, okay? That's very important. I do feel a little bad, though, and like a little bit of a naughty Nelly, because I went and tore the sign off of the wall there, and now there's an awful rip in the piece of paper, and it was hanging up on the wall, and now there's a hole in it, and the tack, it just has some loose paper hanging around it. And someone who looks at that might just go, well, golly, what did that tack there used to be holding on to? And it's a piece of paper that I, DJ Happy Hank, tore out of the wall. I am truly sorry, and I would understand if I were to get in some trouble here and not be allowed to come on air anymore. It would truly make me sad, and that's true. Absolutely, don't forget that. But I would understand, and I would be accepting. Because that is justified. I did break the rules, I think, because you're not supposed to tamper with anything that's hanging up here in this station. Okay. Anyway, that's kind of a thing. So yeah, let's just take a minute here to talk about the importance of running for government, and holding local office or something like that. Whatever kind of local government type organizations are around. It's always important to get involved, because it may be easy to just sit there on the sidelines, all apathetic and just all curmudgeon-y, but it's if everyone did that, then who would be there to take charge? and to make a difference in the world, you know, and in your community, and make a difference in the city, you know, even if they're just like some board positions open at a local club that's pretty small, it's still, you know, go ahead and make a run at the office, you know. Even you may not ever be the president of the United States, but it's still important to make a try. You know, you can be the president of a club, or the mayor of a city, or something like that. You know, so even though you may never be a U.S. president, it's still very important to give it a go. You know, because if you never try, you'll definitely never succeed. So there you go. There's a little motivational speech. A motivational speech from DJ Happy Hank here on the Friendship Hour. Okay, so we're gonna play another song because I feel like that's what you guys are really here to hear. And you know, I said here twice. That was awfully silly. Anyway, here's another song, and it's called "Aren't You Lucky?" because I feel like this really addresses an issue about you know, kind of diversity that needs to be discussed here. So what I have is it's a song called "Aren't You Lucky?" I'm just gonna let this song speak for itself, okay? This is more of the Whitest Kids You Know. I did this a lot the last time I was filming, making up some bullshit. I just came in here to fuck around. It was at the end of the semester. I didn't have it filmed, which is really what upset me. I did a more offensive kind of version of this. Hey! What's going on?
Do I have to do anything for closing?
Nah, you just gotta like turn lights off and shit, that's about it.
Just turn the lights off?
Yeah.
Should I put live assist on?
Yeah.
Alright, live assist. Which one is live assist?
It's the one that says live assist.
Sure.
Right there.
Alright.
This guy, he's a silly Billy, I gotta say.
What the fuck?
I'm looking at the thing, like the white balance looks fucked up. Alright. Back to the show. There we go. That was that song. It's called "Aren't You Lucky?" It's a video I found on YouTube. It's pretty great. You know, the sad thing is they don't really have a friends feature on there. Which they really should, you know. It's kind of nice to have a kind of like an established community on the internet of all the friends you've got, and I think that would be a great place, you know, especially somewhere where they have, you know, kind of like an online community, and there's all kinds of videos and things you can share, but, you know, they don't have a friends feature, which I think is kind of sad, you know. And it's kind of disappointing, honestly. I mean, it's not my place to criticize. I know I couldn't create a website as sophisticated as YouTube.com, but it's I really wish that was something that they would implement, you know, into their website. Maybe I'll go ahead and write them a little suggestion. I don't know if they have like an internet kind of suggestion box, but that's also another very good idea. And if they don't have a form for submitting suggestions, then I would definitely suggest that is the first thing that they do. Anyway, yeah, I would like for that to happen, you know, for there just to be a way to express your friendship with others and share videos on YouTube.com. That would be special. I think that would just be super, super, super duper. Okay, well, there's about 10 minutes left, and it says we're supposed to do the weather report. So we're gonna do the weather report for Chico, California. All right, so it's currently 51 degrees Fahrenheit. I'm not exactly sure how that converts to Celsius. So I apologize to anyone. Oh, here we go. We had a Celsius button. There we go. And so that's 11 degrees Celsius right now. And I'm surprised, you know. That's awfully chilly, I gotta say. So there you go. It's 51 degrees Fahrenheit and 10 or 11 degrees Celsius. It's you know, that's really cold. You know, guys, go ahead and just get your sweatshirts and your jackets or whatever other kind of long-sleeved apparel you may have, and, you know, throw it on because it is a little chilly. Or maybe turn up the heat, but not so much, because you gotta remember, we don't want to hurt the environment or anything like that, right, guys? So that's something to keep in mind, okay? always be sure to check that out and be careful to manage your energy usage wisely, because you don't want to cause the environment some pain. Okay, it's also very dark outside. I don't know necessarily if it's cloudy anymore, just because it's been so gosh darn long since I could be able to look up at the sky and say, hey, there are clouds up there. You know, I mean, it sounds a little silly when you say it like that, and I'm sure there are clouds up there, but they're not all that visible, you know, because it's dark outside. I can't believe it. Gosh golly geez, man, it's getting so dark so early nowadays. It's just hard to keep up with what's going on sometimes, right? It's truly something to like make your mind, you know, go crazy about, isn't it? I think it really is, you know. So, you know what? That's what I have to say about the weather. And I also want to give a shout out there to any of you meteorologists. I know a lot of people don't think that your job is all that important, but I personally disagree, and a lot of people don't think you have very much credibility. And even though from time to time you may get the weather predictions not exactly, you know, right on, you guys do your darndest to calculate the weather, and that's not something that's easy to predict. So, you know, I'm really proud of you guys for being able to do that with as much consistency as you are, even if some people don't think you're very good at it. That was a little hard for me to say there, because I know you guys are like scientists, you know, and you guys work really hard at your jobs, and so I appreciate what you people do. I'm terribly sorry. I didn't mean you people. I sincerely apologize to anyone that was perhaps offended by that comment there. By you people, of course, I meant meteorologists. There was no racial insinuation there. I truly apologize again if anyone found that phrase offensive, because generally whenever you say that, it does tend to agitate whoever that particular phrase is directed at. So I am truly sorry if any meteorologists were upset that I called them you people. I'm a little ashamed of myself there. Come on, Happy Hank, you gotta do better. You can't be dropping that's politically incorrect, and I don't think that's very good. You know? Here we go. I thought of another little thing I could show you guys. So this is one of the guys. He ran for local office recently. This is like his campaign commercial, you know. And so I wanted to share that with you guys. It's loading up here real quick. You know how finicky that internet can be sometimes. You know, with those loading speeds, sometimes it'll take a website, you know, like 5 whole minutes to get up and running onto the page I want. And, you know, it's not like I can do a whole lot about it, but I think it's worth the wait, really, when, you know, to spend maybe a whole hour on the internet. Some days I do. I gotta be honest. I do spend quite a bit of time on the internet, and sometimes as much as, you know, an hour at once. Just, you know, trying to watch a series of videos or something, you know, and so that's important. Okay, so I'm gonna play a little ad campaign here for you fellas. But this man, his name's Clint Webb. He was running for office, right? So this is you know, kind of what he wants to put out there for you guys, to let him know, vote for Clint Webb, all right? Because he's a really special guy, and I think he has a lot to offer. So go ahead and vote for him. Again, it's important to take part in whatever government you're involved in, you know, whether it be federal or local, municipal. It's always important to take part and take an active role. It's your duty and your right as a citizen to take an active interest in government. So go ahead and do that, okay, guys? Here we go. This is the ad campaign that Mr. Clint Webb put out. It's pretty fantastic.
Hi, I'm Clint Webb, and I'm running for Senate. I have a short cropped haircut, a pretty enough but accessible looking wife, and a newborn baby that I've dressed in a suit.
I'm gonna let you guys listen to this.
I mean business. For the last 15 years, I've lived my life in such a bland, uncontroversial, and repressed manner that it's almost unnatural.
I'm surprised you can't see this.
I've been preparing to be a representative since I was a child. Most well-adjusted, sane men would be hesitant to take a job where their decisions would so drastically affect the lives of so many. Not me. I possess a sort of sociopathic narcissism that makes me think that I should be in charge of everyone. But all of that needs to start here at home, in this beautiful state that I've grown to love since I moved here 18 months ago. Together we can piggyback
This
some of our
fucking
state's
guy.
legitimate needs onto my
Oh my.
unquenchable lust for
I've
self-glorification.
boinked with the
That's
zoom of it.
promise. Here's an unflattering picture of my opponent. Here's a quote of his taken out of context. Oh, one more thing. I have a dog. I enlisted in the military for the minimum amount of time in a position that would never see combat. Why?
This is good stuff, right?
Well, because it would help me be your senator.
This is how real fucking
I don't make
politicians are.
friends. I make
Fuck them.
acquaintances. All of my motives are ulterior. I'm self-involved to the point of psychosis. My soul is terrifying. And that's leadership. So this November, let's send Washington a message. And what is that message? Hey, me.
Okay, and okay, so and then it goes on and it just says Clint Webb for Senate. So I would say go ahead and vote for that young man there, because that is truly an empowering sight to see there. You know, Mr. Clint Webb. Vote for him for Senate. I honestly have to say that the visual of that video is actually significantly more powerful when you can actually hear it and see it both at the same time. So go ahead and you guys should definitely look that up. Just search for Clint Webb and you'll definitely get that video. It's his campaign advertisement and I think it is just fantastic, okay? Oh gosh, I was gonna say something right here at the end and I can't remember for the life of me what it was. It's, do you happen to know, sir? Maybe what I was gonna talk about.
You were going to talk about this upcoming show that's coming up right after your Sex in the Air.
Oh, okay, yes. So I'm not particularly an advocate for pornographic topics or anything like that, but you know, it is a duty here as a disc jockey at KCSC Radio. By the way, you're listening to KCSCRadio.com. KCSC Radio is coming to you live from Chico State in Chico, California. KCSC is a program of the Associated Students, KCSCRadio.com. So we have our next DJ here. What's your name, sir?
It's DJ Love with Sex in the Air.
Okay, and his show is called Sex in the Air, and although it may sound a bit filthy, and it's not particularly family friendly, I don't think, because that's not a topic that's appropriate for children, but I think that could truly be a fantastic show. Do you have any guests today?
Yeah, I got two young ladies going to come in here and give you a little feedback and a little perspective on the female estrogen side.
Okay, I actually might think that might be a little awkward, you know, to have two genders mixed company talking about such an intimate topic. Or are you involved with any of the guests that you're bringing in?
That is to be kept to my own knowledge.
Oh, I commend you, sir. It's not entirely appropriate to talk about the kind of relations that go on between any two people of any gender. In all honesty, or maybe even three people. I don't know. It's not personally, you know, up to me to judge if you have a what we would consider a non-standard relationship. Anyway, I greatly look forward to your next show, sir.
Thank you, sir. I'll be on in 3 minutes.
Excellent. I have a bit, 2 minutes now. I have 2 minutes to fill before this young man here comes in and does his deal, as some people might say. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Just play a little happy. I'm gonna try to find something here real quick to play for you guys right before I take off and let this DJ Love do his thing, because I think it's gonna be really special. It's fantastic. Okay, I'm not entirely sure what I'm doing here, to be honest. Oh my, here come his guests. Hello.
Hello.
Hi guys. Are you excited about your show?
I'm so excited.
That sounds fantastic. Okay, well, you know what? I don't have a whole lot left to say, so I'm just gonna let these guys take over a little bit early. I mean, it's not in my right to infringe upon their time slot on this radio station. So I think I'll just go ahead and let them take over, because again, I've got about 60 seconds left to just you know, do finish up here and then get out of their way. So I'm gonna move on out. So this has been DJ Happy Hank, and thank you for all of you that stayed for the entirety of the Friendship Hour. I hope you guys have a wonderful day and you enjoy the upcoming show that's about to be presented to you. Alright, so I had to vacate because DJ No Mamas is doing his shit. He's doing his show, making his thing, doing whatever the fuck. I may hang around and listen. He sent me on a quest to find him headphones. I don't know if that's going to be particularly a fruitful endeavor, but regardless, I'm going to look for him. Because I'm a nice fucking person. Don't forget that. I'm a nice fucking person. So anyway, hope you like the personality DJ Happy Hank. I'm almost certain I'm never going to do that again. Here he is, he's getting on the air. He's doing his sex show, it's called Sex in the Air, and he's DJ Love. So I'm going to look for headphones for him. That was all for me as DJ Edgar Raven, not DJ Happy Hank. I'm actually DJ Edgar Raven. I was just filling in because the Dapper Doms missed his first show. Hopefully he's okay with me doing that, and if not, well, tough shit, he shouldn't have been in New York. So anyway, hey, that's it for me, DJ Edgar Raven. Hope you enjoyed the show. This video will be out fucking eventually. It takes fucking forever to make these damn things, but whatever, it's worth it because you guys, you're awesome. Okay, so that's all for me, DJ Edgar Raven. Come back Tuesday from 8 to 9 for Fislexica's Duck. I will be doing the show again with that motherfucker you saw. He's DJ Love, DJ No Moms, whatever the fuck he's calling himself. He does both. So whatever, we're gonna be doing a show tomorrow because Dom will again still be in New York. So that's the shit. That's what's going on. All right, awesome. See you guys later.